Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back, and all the people that watch the videos that aren't subscribed to the channel. So you guys, this reading is for our Divine Feminine Energy. And with this video, you do not have to be a female to embody the Divine Feminine Energy. You can be a male, you guys. In this video, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. And without further ado, let's get into this reading. So the first two cards I want to touch on are you are stronger than you know. And I feel like that is a beautiful card. Not only is this speaking of your strength, like power, it's speaking of you just reflecting on the things and battles that you've been through, and knowing that, you know, it could have been a month ago, you know, years ago. You know, look at the progress you've done. Look how far you've come. And, you know, just give yourself a little praise. There's nothing wrong with stepping into your power and honoring yourself. It's part of stepping away from others and just glorifying yourself for a moment. And I feel like also with this card, this is either you could be going into like gym work, strength training. It could be you being more assertive in a situation that you're dealing with that you could have been holding back from and not quite speaking your truth about, or not quite giving your opinion on how you truly feel. Or I also feel like with this card, this is you fighting in a peaceful way, not so much as, you know, sometimes with this card I correspond this with the Queen of Swords, and sometimes the Queen of Swords can be a little much with the sword of the tongue, but this is going about things in a peaceful way. This is not backing down when you may feel like someone doesn't understand you. This is, you know, more of stepping, I feel like it's definitely stepping into your power, balancing out, you know, the things that are going on around you and your health as well. But this is knowing that you're making completions in your life and you're moving on to another level. Okay? The next card we're going into is moving. So moving could be a change of residence. It could be changing jobs. This could be redecorating or remodeling your home. You know, it's just giving you a different viewpoint to look at. It's like taking you from looking at things and, like, I guess I would say 1D to 3D, if that makes sense. It could be you purchasing or, you know, going to a second home or a vacation home. This is making body changes. It could be you doing exercise programs and going into a beautiful emotional experience as well. Moving out of lack and loss and understanding the lessons that comes with that, but moving into a higher ground when it comes to an emotional either mindset or relationship. Okay? So let's go into the next cards. Let's see. We have volunteer. So we can kind of, you know, we know what volunteer is, you know, giving help to others. This is a basic, to me, just a, you know, a basic card, either donating items to people, helping where help is needed. If you don't know where, you know, you want to help, say a prayer to the divine and, you know, they will guide you. Use your intuition when it comes to this. It could have to do with mission work. I feel like someone could be joining a committee when it comes to volunteering and helping out, and this could be like a life-term goal for you, and it's gonna be like that ultimate fulfillment for you. Okay. The next card we're going into is grief work. So depending on your situation, again, take what resonates, you guys. A situation that may feel like it was an actual loss, that's part of grief work. It could be consoling a friend or going to see a counselor to get over, a situation that occurred that you kind of feel a little confused about or lost about. And going to see a counselor doesn't necessarily always mean, going to see a therapist. It could be watching videos as such on YouTube. But it's just seeking out help in different ways, and comforting and helping friends as well. Because I feel like for some of you, the circle of people or community that you hang around, you're going through similar situations, and your story may help someone else and their story may help you. So that's definitely what grief work may be about. Someone could have experienced a loss. If it was you, sorry for your loss. If it's someone you know, again, sorry for your loss. But it's having compassion as well for others. Self-care is the next card you guys received. And this is retreat. This is the card of retreat. This is the card of paying special attention to yourself. Honoring yourself. Feeling like in the regular tarot, this is the Nine of Pentacles. Everyone may see you as the Nine of Pentacles, but the question is, do you see yourself as the Nine of Pentacles? And that's where this self-care comes into. If that means taking a saltwater bath to cleanse yourself, if that means going on a spa day, going out into nature, experiencing the time either being alone or with friends, it's just uplifting your energy, uplifting your emotions and your spirit and all. I feel like when it comes to this self-care, this is also you realizing your truths and standing firm in your truths and understanding that it's a time and a place to say yes and a time and a place to say no. If you don't feel like you want to do something, and even though it may be your friends that want to do something, you ultimately have the right to say no if either you're tired or you just don't feel like going, because sometimes you just don't feel like doing things. And I feel like that's for somebody that's always up and jumping when your friends or either someone asks you to do something, and sometimes you just want to sit at home and either watch a movie or read a book. Someone here is really into writing, and I feel like you haven't picked that up in a long time, and I feel like this is part of your self-care that is coming back out, that you're getting back into writing. You may have been feeling that urge, and now the divine is telling you, yeah, it's time to pick that back up. So that's definitely something that's here for you. Changing your mind. This is, in a regular tarot, the Hangman, looking at things from a different standpoint. I do feel like when it comes to a certain situation for someone, or many of you, it could be, because this is a general message. Something happened to where you may have perceived it as something else, and it wasn't someone's intention to make it be that way. I feel like when it comes to a situation, you're going to get clarity on that, and it's going to ultimately change your mind of how you view something. That was definitely for someone. But changing your mind is either about leaving a relationship. It could be changing your mind about a purchase. Maybe you thought you want to make a big purchase, but you feel like now it's not the right time. Now it's not the right place. You don't want to make regrets. And that's kind of what changing your mind is. Just leveling up and saying, okay, you know, maybe a little, I'll wait a little bit, you know, for certain things. Not everything I'm saying wait for, though. You could be quitting a job and starting your own self-employment situation here, or not accepting an offer that's coming into you. But this is ultimately you acting upon your own wishes. The next card we're going to go into is End of an Era. And this is taking time to grieve over losses and transition into the new you, into this new situation that you're coming into. I feel like this is you making plans for what you wish to do and what you want to go into next. This is you seeking help from either counselors or support groups, or it could just be planning a business adventure, traveling. But this is you ultimately getting that epiphany and going after what you truly want. This could be ending karmic cycles, also generational cycles as well. Okay. Body changes is something that came up. And this is, again, we go back into getting healthier. So you can have that longevity, you know, life. But this is starting, you know, new exercise plans, changing the way you eat, changing, you know, your diet. And for some of you, you're going to be able to... Okay, wait, let me change that. It's not you're going to be able to, it's just that, you know, the hard work you've been putting in, and actually on the clock right now, where I'm at, it's 11:10, so 1110. I'm just saying, new beginnings. But you're going to be able to go shopping, but not overspend. You're going to be able to get a few things that you truly desire and be happy about it. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you enjoy life even more. It's going to make you appreciate the work you've been putting in to either lose weight or gain weight. However, you know, this body changes for you to make you feel better. It's going to ultimately be that moment of the butterfly coming out of its cocoon. So the next card we go into is sobriety. And I feel like this is also part of like codependency here. You could be codependent on a lover or loved ones, or codependent when it comes to situations. But that, I feel like that energy is in the past. And now, you guys, it's 11:11. But I feel like that energy is in the past. It's you being able to do things on your own and see how much fun you have in life. It's, you know, either you're helping someone out of an addiction. This is detoxing your life as well. Getting rid of the old to bring in the new. Recovering from a relapse, if that's, you know, the case. And then, again, it's just finding your place in life and feeling comfortable. That's part of what this is. Next card we're going to go into is keeping the faith. So this speaks of, you know, spirituality, religion. For some of you, you could be going back to church. You could be just wanting to get more connected, reading up on, you know, information about religion, joining a religious community, getting into prayer more. But ultimately, having this optimism view on life, it's having hope and, you know, a positive outlook on what's to come. I'm just going to speed things up just a little bit so we can get into the rest of this reading, you guys. Don't want to make the video too long, but, you know, I want to make sure you guys get the information that you need. So this is realizations and epiphanies. And half of these cards is the same cards that the Divine Masculine received as well. So with this card, this is, again, back to spirituality, going in meditation to receive messages, following your spiritual path. It could definitely mean growth in a relationship, together and apart from your partner. But I definitely feel like this is also part of synchronicities. You either been receiving synchronicities and it's been leading you towards your ultimate wish and where you want to go. Self-employment is your next card. So self-employment is, taking either business classes, learning how to market your business, taking over a family business, and either just changing your profession and working for yourself. I feel like when it comes to this situation, it gives you that flexibility you need. For some of you, you may have children or you may have family issues that you're dealing with that you can't quite stay in a 9-to-5 job. And self-employment is definitely something that suits your lifestyle. Or you may like to travel. Or if it's, your divine work and you feel very drawn to being creative. I feel like this self-employment plays a big factor in your mission. And you're being called to, give it a chance. I feel like when it comes to this self-employment, you may, if you haven't already started into if you already started, this is a sign to work at it more. But if you haven't, it's keeping your 9-to-5 and stepping out into your self-employment just a little at a time until things take off, and then you should be able to, go fully into self-employment. And you'll know when, because the divine will give you, those messages, which leads us into our next card, which is heavenly signs. And heavenly signs, again, those synchronicities, your intuition, that's all a part of what the divine is showing you, what's next, what's coming next for you. This could mean anniversaries or birthdays are going to be very significant here. But this is prayers being answered. This is achieving big dreams, one little step at a time. And this is just being grateful for whatever comes towards you. Dietary change. So again, when you change your diet, you become stronger and you can connect with the divine a lot better. A few things when it comes to this dietary change, I feel like this is you just cleaning your lifestyle, seeking healthcare advice for some of you, or possibly looking for a second opinion on something that came up from a doctor's visit. But I definitely feel like this is just eliminating toxicity out of your life, okay? Religion and spirituality is our next card here. So religion and spirituality, again, is very much a lot of spirituality in this reading. And it's more of being connected and protected here. It's telling you that your hard work is paying off and you doing your divine light work here. With this, again, it's the beliefs that you believe in could be different from your partner, but it's understanding each other in a way of, I understand you have your beliefs and you have, I have mine, but it's respecting each other at the same time. This could be, for some of you, if it's like, that could be why things are at a standstill in your relationship, because of different religion. There's also a card that could come up for that. But this is also part of blending faith in a family. Or it could be returning to your childhood religion path. Or just converting to a new religion. Or you could be teaching religious beliefs as well. The next card we have here is join in. And join in is basically the same thing as volunteer that you guys had. Or you can say like charity work, or joining a spiritual or religious group. But it's basically joining in with things that are aligned with your beliefs. And it could be also committing to a relationship. An equal give and take is within this card. And you do see 2 butterflies in the background too. And then the last card you have, which is like, I feel like the perfect card to end on, which is courage. And this is facing your fears, stepping into a leadership position, you know, breaking out of your comfort zone and being assertive. Going after what you want. So now we get into the other half of your reading, you guys. So we're going to start with your headspace for this week. And you have the 4 of Michael. And I believe the Divine Masculine also received the same card. Insight that comes from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. You have Epiphany, which is number 9. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Okay, now we're going to venture on into your heart space. We have the Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do the chance to do something amazing. A sense of wonder. The next card you have is the Leap of Faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. And the next card you have is number 10, which is the Wheel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Now, a card did fall out on top of that, which I am considering that a clarifier for this card, and it's the number 11, which is strength. And I believe the Divine Masculine also received this card as well. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Okay, and we're going to travel into what is considered your 3D space or your current situation. What's going on? You have the 9 of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. I believe they received this card in the same position, the Divine Masculine, you guys. So it's a lot of mirroring going on here. The 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And the next card you guys receive is the Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Now we had 2 clarifiers fall out on top of this card. The first one is the 6 of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a graceful heart. And the next one you received on this card is number 17, which is the Star card. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Okay, you guys. And for the last row, we have your action. The first card you received is the Nine of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. Ten of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. I believe the Divine Masculine also received this card. So this is in your action, and I believe it was in their 3D space. Okay, and you have the King of Gabriel. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. And then you had 3 clarifiers to fall out on this one. Which is, the first card was the number 2, which is the High Priestess. Powerful psychic insight. Reflection and meditation that proves valuable information. That provides valuable information. Be at peace. The next one you have is the 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavors. And then the last card you guys received is 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arises from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turns out as expected. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. And if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye.